It hasn't even been close. Pelicans ahead, up by 16.
This good too!
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the New Orleans Pelicans.
We talk about this. When something works, keep going to it until someone stops it. They've been living in the paint shack.
Some people in the stands are already looking for the exits. They're tasting that barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken. Taking a look here now at New Orleans, they continue this big old winning streak. No surprise, they're still numerous.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Ingram's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Smith out there with Hayes. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Irving in at the 2. Pass to Hield. Picked by Smith. Shot clock at 5. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Kept alive. Picked by Smith. To the paint. Hield finds Smith. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Che, defended by Halliburton. Back to Williamson. Here's Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. And for Indiana, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Irving, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Irving. The shot from 20 feet out. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense. Guys, I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul.
And skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Che, defended by Halliburton. Here's Williamson. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. Indiana again missing. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. George outside. It's stolen by Irving. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Out to Hield. Jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting it well at 59%. George, a screen on Halliburton. George outside. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The drive by Hield. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Indiana again missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Irving finds Halliburton, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Pass to Drummond. Over Hayes. Deflected. Now here's Hield. He's got 10. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Here's Hayes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Hayes has got his third bucket of the night.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Drummond with the ball. To the inside. Pass to Che. Back to Ingram. New Orleans calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of... It's coming out of this timeout.
Here's Williamson. He's got 12. Kicks it to George. 4 on the clock. And again, New Orleans, no good.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Irving against George. Hayes with a screen on George. And that one's long.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Ingram. Here's Che, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Williamson. George outside. Here's the three. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Out to Hield from deep. Rebounded by New Orleans. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Drummond with the screen. Drives to the hoop. The offensive rebound. Kicks it to George. Shot to end the cold streak. Gets the three to fall. George has got 6 in the quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Hayes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area. You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Che. He's defended by Hayes. Basket counts. 26 points for him.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Indiana again missing.
This has not been his best quarter. You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard.
And so he makes both from the line. Halliburton with the ball. 10 points for him. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Out left to the wing. George outside. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
He's gotten a bit careless.
The Pacers shooting just 36% in the third. Halliburton outside. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Che, defended by Halliburton. Tipped, stolen by Jackson. Halliburton, the pass to Hayes. Nice D from Valanciunas.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow.
Here's Che, defended by Halliburton. Here's Murphy. Gets himself open and drills it.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Well, Indiana's shooting at about 44% so far. Halliburton outside. Pass to Jackson. Now Halliburton, 5 on the clock. Here's Duarte. The three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he drives in.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Halliburton. He's guarded closely. Mathurin lays out. And they'll get another chance. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Hey, shot's good.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Duarte. Give him 8. It's stolen away. And he lobs it up.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Mathurin. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. 14 points for him.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Lets the three fly, and it's Mathurin missing. New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Che. 28 points for him. Pass to Daniels. Valanciunas with a screen on Hayes. Here's Che. Clock at 4. Doubled by Jackson. And another 3 for New Orleans.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Halliburton outside. Jackson on the wing. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It doesn't go for him. New Orleans has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Doubled by Jackson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Halliburton finds Hayes. Here's Duarte. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Pass to Matherin. Here's Duarte. Give him 8 points now. Lets it go from deep. And it's Matherin missing. He got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so
your Pelicans 102. The Pacers 81.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, New Orleans shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in it forward. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Paul George. And it's Che in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5.
Yeah, rolling with purpose after setting the pick. Zion's terrific at recognizing how to score in these sets.
Outside Irving. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot that time not on target. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Che. Pass to Williamson. And they double up Williamson. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. Foul of the game. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Pass to Matherin. Back to Irving. The Pelicans pull it in.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
George, a screen on Irving. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Tipped away. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Pacers substitution on the court.
Alvarado's subbed in for Ingram. Now McConnell. Pass to Pascal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Hayes. For New Orleans, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. It's George on the wing. Here's Che. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions. But the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Outside Pascal. To end the run. And the bucket counts. And he is
Jackson Hayes. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Che. Back to George. Here's Che, defended by Halliburton. Here's Che. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Three-pointer. Duarte grabs the board. Well, Indiana shooting around 53% in the fourth. And here's Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. That won't go. Making him 6 for 12 from the floor now. Here's Che. Here's Murphy. Here's Drummond. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Pass to Halliburton. Irving against George. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time.
For at least another year against Indiana.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Che.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Irving up top. Fires from the line. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pelicans shooting about 56% in this one. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Alvarado. Fires the 3. And Drummond with the jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed. Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Outside Irving. Pass to Hayes. He drains it from the right block.
Assist goes to Kyrie Irving.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Che. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now here's Irving. And so it's the... This might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their map.
Your Pelicans, 135. The Pacers, 108. Thank you once again for supporting your teams here tonight. We look forward to seeing you very soon.
Ready, MP.
Hey, MP. Rocket becomes more. She get that backpack out from the wall.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute. What's up, Coach?
Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now here's Drummond. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shea kicks to Ingram, and so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it late. On offense, here are the Kings. And here is Mitchell. That's tipped. And now the fast break. George with the ball.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here's Mitchell. Murray finds Prince. Back to Murray. Thompson with it. Launches a three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Mitchell with it. Shea's there. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Trying to find.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Prince setting a pick for Mitchell. Over McCoy. Connects on the 9-footer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Drummond. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. Here's Ingram. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Mitchell. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Drummond working against Sabonis. Back to Mitchell. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Ingram. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Drummond, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one.
Of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
Now here's Prince. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Mitchell with it. Shea's there. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here.
Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Putting his power on full display there. Drummond's teammates trust him to make those plays down low.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Down low. And she throws it down hard.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Mitchell. Sabonis, the pass to Mitchell. Thompson for 3. Doesn't go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Bucket is good. That's now 8 points for Andre Drummond.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Shea. Pass to George. Shea outside. Right side, George. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
The Kings trail by 8. Mitchell looking it over. Prince outside. Here's the pass to Thompson. It's deflected and stolen by Williamson. Shea outside. Drummond with a screen on Prince. Shea kicks to George. A 3-ball. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Outside, George. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Their play on both.
That's how you do it. Keep shooting.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 10-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Sacramento's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Prince. Again, the miss by the Kings. Pelicans leading by 12. Now Shea. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Indiana.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Mitchell dishes to Murray. Thompson for the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. McCoy passes to Drummond. Kicks it out to Che. Just 5 to shoot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Sabonis. Crowder comes in for Murray. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Taurean Prince. Now here's Huerter. He had 13 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Shea with it. It's up against Thompson. McCoy tries again. And Williamson with a nice bucket inside. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had 10 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Shea with it. Defended by Pirtle. Pass to Williamson. He kicks it to Daniels. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. The Kings trail by 16. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. So it's the Pelicans now. The Kings getting the bucket. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Now Jay, after the missed three from Jay Crowder. Jay kicks to Daniels. Daniels gets a screen from McCoy. From 13, rebound by the Kings.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
That one goes in.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Jay throws it down hard.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Mitchell. The Pelicans make their last shot. Herder passes to Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 9 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Ingram a screen on Mitchell. Ingram outside. From the arc. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Mitchell outside. Here's Pirtle. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Shea dishes to Daniels. Shea kicks to Daniels. Shea left side. Over Thompson. Misses off the left iron.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They lead by 11. And there's the call on Kevin Herder. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Holmes checked in. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. McCoy passes to Williamson. Shot left block. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Jacks up a three. Herder, no good. Pelicans leading by 13. Murphy, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Murphy. And Daniels up top. The three. Murphy can't hit. King shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Here's Herder. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Back to Thompson. Over Jay. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 now.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Klay needs is a little bit of daylight. Like a...
Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. The wing set for them, Herder and Murray. Sabonis is out there with Holmes, and it's Thompson in at the point. Now, here's George, following the missed shot by Sabonis. You know, Greg, you played on some...
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That looked like on the floor. What's it...
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Sacramento, Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Shea kicks to Drummond. At the elbow, Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Daniels. That one a little long.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Bertle sets the pick for Prince from 10 feet out. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one to deny the shooter.
Sacramento making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Here's Herter. Sacramento again missing.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Williamson, and he converts the layup. Williamson's got 8 points.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, bet on Zion converting, relentless down low.
Thompson outside, kicks it to Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
McCoy passes to Williamson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Bertle finds Herter. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Daniels passes to McCoy. Now Drummond. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Bertle. Over Williamson. Bertle's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 19 points. Shea with it. He's got 9. And shot on the way. And Bertle pulls it down. Bertle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Shea outside. Five to shoot. And he elevates for the slam. Thompson did not like that.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Mitchell passes to Herter. Mitchell outside. Thompson, a screen on Williamson. To the middle. And the foul called on Shea. That is his first personal foul.
4th team foul.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Thompson outside. In the corner, Herter with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Daniels.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He added 33 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Mitchell outside. They can't stop the run with that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Shea dishes to Ingram. Driving the lane. And Drummond kicks to Daniels. Off target from three-point range.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Sacramento moving it around. Thompson passes to Crowder. Mitchell outside from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to stand.
And through the first half, on a pretty left side of the field. New Orleans on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome.
They've each been fantastic.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal. And that is.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Shea is out there with Paul George, and it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Mitchell wide open. The three-pointer, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Shea outside. The pass to Williamson. For Murray. That's good for Williamson on the assist by Shea. McCoy's got his 6th assist on the night. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Sacramento. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Prince outside. Pass to Sabonis. Over Drummond. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his first 2 points.
We all know that Sabonis would much rather get all the way to the hoop, but nice job choosing the mid-range. That's the shot that the defense was giving it.
Ingram outside. Drummond sets the screen for Ingram. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes it to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Pelicans pull it in. And here's Che. 11 points in the game. George with the screen on Mitchell. Che dishes to George.
Defensive foul. Davion Mitchell. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Thompson looking for an opening. From deep, Prince sinks the three-pointer. Prince has got 5.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now here's Che, covered by Mitchell. Shoots from the high post. Kept alive. And that one's good. Drummond. He's got 16.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Now Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sabonis. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one. Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. Look, he gets on the glass, his passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Now here's Che. Defense right on him. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting.
Third team foul.
Defense forcing them to foul.
Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Mitchell finds Murray. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 8.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulders.
McCoy passes to Williamson. Che outside. Pass to Murphy. New Orleans moving it around. Che dishes to Drummond. Launches it. Murphy can't hit.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
And the pass to Murray. Now here's Sabonis, defended by Drummond. No good off the back of the rim. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's McCoy. And they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
For Sacramento, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. That shot wide open. 11 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Prince, the pass to Thompson. Floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And stolen by Che. Outside, George. Pass to McCoy. Can they get it? The rebound by Prince. The Kings trail by 20. He kicks it to Mitchell. Murray outside. He feeds it to Thompson. With the fadeaway. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Thompson's got 13.
scoring comes, let's just say, easy to him.
And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Murray. Jay Crowder comes in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Mitchell. In the corner, it's Che. Passes it to Murphy from outside the arc. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And another three for Sacramento.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Shot by Crowder, no good. New Orleans leading by 17. Here's Alvarado, and the rejection by Holmes. So George will bring it up for the Pelicans. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. On the floor.
I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here we go. Che heading to the hoop. They grab their own miss. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 20 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans. Here's Huerter. Prince outside. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Huerter, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
With all the attention Klay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Che outside. Williamson with a screen for Che. And foul on the shot. Neutral line. That's on Keegan Murray.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 19. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Thompson outside. Latrey. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Nobody near George. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And stolen by Che. Here's Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Now, here's Mitchell. Covered by Che. Knocked loose. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Thompson against George. And Williamson throws it down.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Pass to Prince. On the wing, Thompson. Plenty of space. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shoot.
Go with it. And a wide open look for Shea. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
He's been off. Still, they're up. So not all is lost.
To the paint. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shea outside. And there's the pass to Williamson. Clock at 6. Back to Jay. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Prince finds Mitchell.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Williamson in the corner. Jordan